Good morning and welcome back to the commentary section of today's video, which is all about the Blackmagic Studio Camera 4K. This thing is so cool. Look at this, it's amazing. Look at the size of the screen. Don't you wish that your iPhone screen was this big? Oh yeah, it is, it's called an iPad. Okay, don't you wish that your Canon, Sony, whatever camera you're shooting with screen was that big? Okay, it might be a little bit much to throw over your shoulder, but it's incredible. Okay, so this is the commentary section. We can talk about anything you guys want for the next few minutes or so. And incidentally, two things. We are currently waiting for the Prime Day deal to go live for the Mevo, starting in 6 minutes. So I'll shout that out when it comes up. I'm very excited to see what kind of a deal they put out there. And second, I forgot to mention earlier, so if you are a Patreon supporter, I just posted up a poll for when the next Patreon live chat would be. This is the Google Hangout for the $10 and up contributors on the Patreon, so that we can come together as a happy little family and chit chat about whatever your heart desires. So I put up a poll of when you would like to do it. We'll get that thing scheduled ASAP. I'm a little behind. I should have done another one already. Sorry, guys. But I'll make up for it. We'll do one now, and then we'll do it again in a couple weeks, and then in a couple weeks after that, and then we'll be back on schedule. Sully is asking about this camera. Is that a Micro Four Thirds sensor? Yes, it is. Do Lumix lenses work on it? Yes, they do. Absolutely, any Micro Four Thirds lens will work on this. And if you have a, well, any Micro Four Thirds lens that is an automatic lens, so, it could be, like my little Leica lens here, will work on there, and you'll be able to control the aperture and the focus just like you would from any Micro Four Thirds camera through this device or through the ATEM software control, which is crazy cool. So you can control that. There are, I think it's a total of 4 lenses, 2 from Panasonic and 2 from Olympus. There might be more than that, but I think it's 4 lenses that have power zoom on them, which is what this Olympus lens here is, which allows me to actually control zoom from the camera. So I can do power zooms on there, or in this case, what I'll do is have a Lanc controller on it, so it's on a thumb rocker, so you can control the zoom like that. So yeah, any Micro Four Thirds lens. And if I wanted to, I could even take something like my Zhongyi lens on there, but it would be full manual, of course. Put that on here, and then I would have, the super shallow depth of field and all that good stuff that I get with this lens. But it's all manual. So yeah, you've definitely got options. Pardon me. All right, let's see here. Ryan says, stick your spider light on this and walk around. Yeah, maybe not so much. Quentin says, I really wish Fuji would make Micro Four Thirds versions of the MK lenses. Yeah, I don't see that happening because they're all into their APS-C size cameras. Fuji cameras are awesome. They really are beautiful cameras. Slightly bigger sensor, slightly bigger everything overall. But yeah, they're not going to make their lenses fit, not their cameras. Bart says, I've been stuck at home with an eye patch after getting jabbed with a lightsaber. You said that yesterday. You got jabbed in the eye with a lightsaber. Now, how many people can say that? Does your eye patch have like a Darth Vader symbol on it? It should. It's a dangerous time for Prime Day for me. I have nothing to do but shop. Oh, that sounds like a very bad idea. Sully just ordered 24 things on Amazon. Oh, you guys. Bart, you had 1 round last night after 9. Who knows, I won't make it through the day. The worst thing to do is to drink and shop. Definitely don't do that. That's like, I can afford that. Click. The kids don't need to eat this week. No, it's not that bad. Quentin says, Fuji already does this Sony E version of the lenses? I didn't know that. Okay, well then obviously I'm an idiot and I have no idea what I'm talking about. I know that. Really? They make, okay, well, all right. I then forget what I said. Maybe they will make Micro Four Thirds lenses. Shows what I know. Don't listen to me, clearly. Is this the first time the UK has been included in Prime Day? Martin's asking. I have no idea. Drinking and shopping should be illegal. Drinking and doing a lot of things should be illegal. All right, questions. Who's got the questions? Anybody want to talk about anything other than, well, I can talk about anything you want, really. We only got to kill 2.5 minutes here, and then the Mevo thing goes live. Hey, Ryan, could you bring me my Mevo? Wait, where is my Mevo? I think it's in the backpack, and it's all wrapped up in a soft cloth. Cool. He's going to find it. Trevor says, I don't think I'll be expanding my M43 lens collection. Just bought yet another Metabones adapter. Cool, I've got to do that. I've got to do that. Oh, there was another question that did scroll by that I missed, that I saw. Kevin asked before, but do you have anything about rigs, cages, etc. planned? I don't have anything planned. Nothing against doing them. The problem with doing a comparison is comparisons require, they're hard to do live, right? A comparison is something I need to do a lot of shooting around and then editing and so on. And that's not what this show usually is, right? I've done a few of those. I did one for the microphone thing, which I put a ridiculous amount of time into, and it got like 6 views. So clearly not one of my more popular videos. That's not what people come here looking for, I don't think. Obviously, if I did a cage comparison, I'm sure plenty of people would watch it. But I like to do things that I can do live. In a cage, I can certainly do live, but doing a comparison would be, I don't know. It's not to say that I couldn't do it, but I don't know. If you want me to do it, I suppose I can. Just start telling me some brands, and I'll start making a list. I still got to do my neutral intensity one. Right, I accumulated a long list of suggested ND filters from you guys over Twitter, Facebook, the chat here, whatever. I've got a long list of ND filters to go through, so at some point, and all of this, like at some point stuff, is after GH5 training is done, which is very, 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 very close to done. Because I got to like focus some real time and energy on that. Right now, I need to put that into the training. Anyway, that's that. Ryan must not be able to. Okay, Ryan can't find the Mevo. Don't worry about it. Maybe it's not in there. It could be anywhere. Oh, it's in the bag. It's in the. Don't worry about it. It's fine. That's 50 seconds to go until that. All right, let's scroll back down here and see what else is happening. Okay, Martin says, anything you're planning to get your hands on Prime Day? I don't. I am watching just some little things, like a USB hub, because I need another one of those, but that's about it. Oh, it's actually already on deal. That's a pretty good deal. It's now $23 for this big USB 3 hub. Maybe I'll buy that. Here, let's show that up here. Let's see here. I'm not going to be able to put up a link to it quickly here, but there we go. Oh, look, you found it. Thank you. And thank you again. ID Sonics 10 port. It's got a good rating, 4 stars, reasonable. USB 3 hub. You can never have too many of these. So normally 60. Okay, 60 is the retail. Normally 33. Down to 24. So that's a pretty good price for that. Maybe I'll buy that because I do often need. The hub that I have has got like a little. Marvin says, can you post the Amazon link for the Mevo? PhotoJoseph.com/Mevo. I already set that up, so that should take you right to the Mevo page. And it is also in the description down below. So scroll down, grab the link there, or just go to PhotoJoseph.com/Mevo, and that will redirect you. And let's see here. Now I got to find the Mevo thing on this page again. There it is. Oh, there it is. It's live. It's $100 off. That's pretty slick. That is a good deal. Let me bring it up here. So there you go. The deal is 11% claimed. That's going fast. So if you are interested in the Mevo, run, don't walk. PhotoJoseph.com/Mevo. You can get one for $299. Now let's see. Are they doing the bundles? Let's do the Pro bundle. Is there a deal on that? So there's not a deal on the bundle. There's a deal on the case bundle. Who cares about the case? Nope, no deal on that. Tripod promotion, currently unavailable with Power Pack, not on the deal. So it's just the base on its own. The main unit, if you want to buy just the main unit, save $100, $300 for the Mevo. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. So, I mean, obviously any discount's good if you're already planning to buy it. If you were on the fence about it, maybe that $100 off is enough to tip you over. So PhotoJoseph.com/Mevo will take you there. Deal is 19% claimed. Hopefully the other 8% that just jumped up are you guys. That'd be awesome. That'd make my affiliate income for the month. But that's the guy. That's the little camera. If you haven't played with it or seen it yet, I've done quite a few shows from this. I will be doing more, obviously. I'm really enjoying having this little guy. Oh yeah, right there we go. There's the base comes off. This is the Power Pack base, but that's not on the special. That gives you several additional advantages, including much longer battery life and hardware ports on it, full-size USB port, and a Ethernet port on the back as well. But you don't need any of that. All you need to go live is this guy right here, and it comes with this little base. This little base has the mini micro USB for charging. It has the tripod, the really creative tripod port on the bottom that is a combination 1/4-20, as well as if you unscrew this far enough, I'm not going to do it, but if you take it all the way out, you can flip it around. It's a 5/8/16. If you take it all the way out and leave it out, the thread is a microphone stand. Very, very clever, very well thought out. So PhotoJoseph.com/Mevo, that will take you to the Amazon Prime page. It is now 23% claimed. I feel like, what's that show, Home Shopping thing? I feel like that. Don't wait, buy now. Callers just standing by. $299, so pretty good deal. Okay, enough about that. If you want the Mevo, now's your chance. Run, don't walk, go get it. Okay, Marvin says this item does not ship to the UK. Sorry. And Ben says, has Ryan checked the wall where you normally leave the iPad Pro for the Mevo? Now, you're just making fun of me. There's a wall out here when I'm doing demos that I'll leave stuff on there and go walk around. It's a long, there's nobody here. I wish that was true. There's people here that make noise and get away my recordings, but that's okay. Zachary asks, got a favorite prime lens for landscaping and Micro Four Thirds. Is that like when you take off break the glass, you have sharp bits and you go out cutting the grass? Is that kind of landscaping? No. For landscape photography, favorite prime lens for landscape photography? Not really. I like to shoot with long lenses. For landscape, I know typically you're wide, but I got that from Sean Bagshaw. I've talked about him many times on the show. Super epic, crazy, awesome landscape photographer. He shoots most of his landscapes with long lenses because it's awesome. So, but no, I don't have a favorite. Sorry. It's just whatever focal length works for the shot. But no, I do not. I'm not a landscape photographer. Rudy says, how does the tally/talkback info travel on that Blackmagic Studio through SDI? Yes, that's why you have to have two SDI ports, two SDI cables. There's the SDI out, which carries the video, and I guess would carry the talkback audio as well, and then the SDI in coming the other direction from the ATEM to ME, or whichever ATEM you have, that feeds info back to you. So yeah, everything travels over SDI for the talkback. Stephanie's asking, when is the 1.2 update for the Panasonic GH5? We do not have a release date on that. All I know is what you know, and I'm not lying to you there. I'm not just saying that to protect my arse. I really don't. All we know is later this year. That's all we've been told. And Martin says, can you tell what tripod fitting I need for the GH5? Try to make sure I get the right one. Tripod fitting, well, it's a it's a 1/4-20, standard 1/4-20 tripod fitting on the bottom of that. So I'm not sure what you mean beyond that, because that's the fitting part of it. Any tripod will work. Remember, it still is a mirrorless camera. It's still relatively lightweight, so any reasonable tripod is going to work just fine. Let's see here. Let me see what the claiming is on this Mevo thing. 26% claimed. Mevo's 26% claimed. Slowed down. So there was an initial rush, and it has slowed down. $299, $100 off for that. PhotoJoseph.com/Mevo to get your discount now. Apparently, if you live in the U.S. Sorry, UK folks. Kevin Wright wants tethering already. I get it. I get it. I do know something else about tethering, but I can't tell you. But tethering is going to rock. It's really going to rock. Tethered raw video for the win. Tethered raw video. Okay, now come on. Let's not get carried away. Bob says the Olympus Pro 7-14 f2.8 lens is very good. Also, the Samyang 12 f2 is very good and can add lens filters unlike the Olympus. Cool. Cool. Panasonic lenses, obviously, you know, often my preference, not always. I do love this Zhongyi lens. But yeah, and then if you're looking for wide, don't forget about that new 8-18 Panasonic LUMIX lens. That's a pretty good lens. Okay, I think that's it. There's nothing big coming on in the chit chat here, so I think it's safe to call it a show. So I didn't miss anything here, I don't think. So. If you got any last minute things, throw them up quick, because that is the last one. Ooh, Alex is asking, I actually have this in a note, and you didn't put @PhotoJoseph in front. Shame on you, but I did see it. Do I know the specifics of what eye dynamic and eye resolution do? Let me put this up here. It's eye.dynamic and eye.resolution in video. In video, do they actually work in video? I'd have to check they work in video. I know what they do in stills. I'll do a show on that because that's actually on my list of things to do shows on. I will do a show on that. So just not now. All right, that's it. We're going to call it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Remember, if you're trying to buy that Mevo, PhotoJoseph.com/Mevo. If you want to buy this Blackmagic Studio camera, if there aren't already, there will be links down below shortly after. You can purchase that from Amazon or B&H or whoever your heart desires to buy from. I like it when you buy from B&H because those guys are really, really good to me, but whatever works for you. This is not showing up on the Prime. Would that be great if that showed up on the Prime deal? That'd be cool. One last shout out to this thing. Look at this beautiful thing of beauty. Man, that is the funniest looking camera you've ever seen, but man, what is that, a handle? I guess it's kind of a handle. I wouldn't want to carry it around too much like that, but monster screen. I think it's so clever. I love that Blackmagic did this, and I cannot wait to get this integrated into my studio, which is going to be fun and dandy to do. Okay, guys, thanks a bunch for hanging out today. That was always fun as always. That's pretty good timing for a show. I think we did a good one here. And tomorrow, oh yes, tomorrow we are going to talk Atomos. We are, I promise. Even if I don't get the call with Atomos today that I need to get, we're going to talk about Atomos tomorrow. I've got enough information. I still have some unanswered questions, but we'll just gloss over those. I can't, be the manual. I'm not going to be the online manual for it, but I want to show it to you. I want to talk about what it does, and I'm going to spend some time this afternoon prepping some stuff for that. So we'll have a nice show tomorrow. It should be a good time. Yeah, so come in for that. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. We'll see you tomorrow.